All mortals will come to him. He is the harvester of souls.
Okay.
You walk in the shadow of the corruptor. Why do you come to this place?
Well, didn't really have anything better to do.
What is your business at the shrine of Molag Bal, the tormentor of men?
I wish to make an offering.
If you believe yourself worthy, present Molag Bal with an offering. The pelt of a lion. I'll be here.
It's not all that easy to buy. Bear pelts are easy to buy. Region near Anvil should have mountain lions. Do we have a long range life detection spell? I think we have. It's fairly hard to detect things otherwise here. There's something. Looks like it could be a four-legged creature.
Another mortal come to do my bidding. I only wish suffering and death. You will bring me both. I want to see a man brought to the edge and pushed. Near Brindle Hell, you will find Melus Patilius, a good man, an honorable man. He disgusts me. You will let him kill you with this. The cursed mace. As you are doing this for me, I'll save your miserable life. Probably. Get out of my sight.
Molag Bal has spoken to me and wishes me to help him corrupt Melus Petilius by forcing him to kill me with the cursed mace. I should travel to Brittle Home and see what I can find. Yeah, these are always, let's say, weird quests. This place probably exists just for this purpose. Wondering what house that is. It's not marked on the map. Oh. A Stante's home.
Safe travels. What do you want?
Melis Petilius.
I know of him, but I don't... We'll see. I like that a lot. What nonsense! Is that well done? Don't try to manipulate. You can't. That's really interesting. Go ahead.
It's you.
Be
I really can't convince her.
seeing you.
Hi.
Well met. I know of the poor man. Did wonders for folks around here. There was no job too small for him. Killed off hordes of goblins when they attacked the town. Killed off a nest of minotaurs single-handedly. That's all in the past now, though. Since his wife Vena died, we haven't seen hide nor hair of the man. Gone off by himself.
Tell me about Vena Petilius.
She was a good woman, and Melis loved her as best he could. He was off fighting when she died. A sudden fever, and she was gone. Don't think he ever forgave himself for not being there when she passed. He swore then never to raise a weapon again. He lives alone now, moved into a cabin not far outside of town. It's near where he buried Vena. I understand he visits her grave every day.
So we're gonna go desecrate a grave.
Goodbye.
I used to think you were a hero. I know of him, but I don't... When you visit a way shrine of Zenithar, and you... Farewell. A pleasure to speak. I know of the poor killed off who since his wife... Be seeing you.
How are you today?
He has a Daedric shield and ebony mace and Daedric armor parts, but he looks like he's the goddamn farmer.
What? I know of him, but the Colovians are proud of their reputation for being independent, rough, and rebellious. Goodbye. A pleasure to speak. Be seeing you.
They all say the same thing. I learned that Petilius visits the grave of his wife every day. Where is the grave? I feel like that's our best angle to work from. Just take a crap on it or something. Solve it, destroy it. Where exactly? Lockpicking troll. Ah, graveyard. No. There's plenty of flowers. They were in a row, so I thought they looked like headstones. Seriously, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Ooh. Oh.
Please, leave me in peace. I would prefer you leave, friend. Please. For you, of course. Please. What a... You're... Oh, please. She was my wife.
and I would rather not speak of her now. The Fighters Guild got Azani Blackheart's ring, not the Blackwood Company. Apparently, the Blackwood Company made the whole thing up. I am Melis Patil. Just leave me, please.
I'm not quite sure how to functionally aggravate things so that he will fight me. My thinking would be to intentionally lower the disposition. Where's the grave? Right, I think we have to encounter him here. The thing I'm sort of troubled by here is that I'm not sure how I'm going to mechanically do this. Like, do I just drop the weapon, or is it a dialogue, or what exactly is it that I'm supposed to work with here? The only weapon around. I think we can still choose other options, so I can pick that up if necessary.
I would ask that you not bother me. Just leave me, please. I would ask that... Tell me more.
I can't do this anymore.
Just leave me, please. I would ask that you... Just leave me, please.
Right.
I would ask that you... Just leave me, please. I have sworn not to raise a weapon in anger, but you have offended my honor in this most holy place. Prepare to die, devil!
Oh, we're reflecting damage so much so that probably going to die if he attacks us. So we need to think about our equipment a bit. Suppose this good armor training is something else.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Not really. I have goaded Melis Petilius into attacking me with the cursed mace. I have been transported back to the shrine of Molag Mahal.
It seems you've accomplished the task set out for you. Well done. Another man damned, another ruined soul. But you'll still get your prize, won't you? I think it was worth it, don't you? Keep up the good work, little mortal.
Maze of Molag Ball. Yeah, I knew this was coming. It's always the maze with him. Absorb strength, absorbs magicka. I don't give a shit about it. It is... the notable thing about this is that the charge is higher than I can achieve through a Grand Soul Gem. So these are always better in that sense. What we really need is a weapon that actually is good at doing damage and killing things. Absorbing a little bit of something out of the enemy is not particularly useful as far as I'm concerned. So, job done. Where to next? Maybe... no, I don't want to meet with the Grey Fox now. I want to go for other... Sanguine. Sanguine would be a corruption of a... Sanguine is more of a debauchery type of corruption. So, corruption, but very different thing. Not nearly as bad. Usually do something... something involving sex, drugs, alcohol, that sort of thing. No one's gonna get died from Sanguine's shenanigans. South-southwest. Does my armor need repairing? Got a good beating out of the guy.
It all feels good. It's all fun. Why not?
Yeah, that's Sanguine.
I joined for the parties and stayed for the parties. Why would I go back to work? That life is for suckers and fools.
Have you come to revel in the glory that is the shrine of Sanguine? Have a look around. The 9 divines are born.
Okay, Shrine of Sanguine.
It is a place of celebration for us. We dance, we make love. Would you speak with Sanguine?
Yes.
Approach then, and bring Sanguine a gift. Some cyrodiilic brandy is an appropriate gift for your host.
Don't think I'm carrying any cyrodiilic brandy. Ah, 2 cyrodiilic brandy.
Do not test his patience.
Another mortal, come to beg Sanguine to add a bit of spice to an otherwise drab existence. I would have you perform a service for me. The castle Leowin is a dull, dreary place. The mistress is an especially somber soul, and tomorrow she will hold another excruciating dinner party. I want you to liven it up. Use this spell on the Countess and her guests. I think it will make the party much more interesting. You should probably try to be inconspicuous, or they might kill you. Oh, and the party is by invitation only. You'll have to find a way in. Have fun.
After I provided the offering to Sanguine, the Daedra Prince spoke to me. Sanguine believes that the Countess of Leowyn is too stuffy and wants me to do something about it. She will be hosting a dinner party tomorrow, and I am to sneak into the castle undetected and cast a spell of stark reality on her. Stark reality 300 feet for 2 minutes, drain health 1 point in 50 feet. That's fairly harmless, but it is a hostile act, I guess. Invitation only party. We can use invisibility potions if nothing else. I'm not too worried about getting out of there.
Speak, citizen.
Anyone know about a party?
What do you want? Farewell.
I wish to go to the castle.
I thought for sure that we would meet the same end as our comrades in Anvil. Thank you, Sir Knight. We are in your debt. I hear the Count's got someone to sort out that business with Mazoga, the so-called knight. You too.
What? Hey, you're the one they call the... Goodbye.
We'll have to wait until tomorrow. Might still be able to talk to someone at the castle.
Anstea Sandu, Castle Leowyn's steward and chief advisor to Count Marius Carroll, in theory. Leowyn has always been a melting pot of races and cultures. Of course, racial and cultural conflicts produce inefficiencies and confusion. I fear Lady Leowyn and Ladara Mothral plan to push the minorities aside and establish a bland Imperial-dominated culture here in Leowyn. You too.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I can eat for a day with... I understand that Sadrasa is still trying to create a potion to cure skooma addiction. Blessings of a new upon.
Not sure if I have any chance of getting an invitation.
How can I help you?
Right, most of the people have already gone to their private areas, so there's not much I can do.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil.
What are you doing here? You don't look like one of the party guests. I don't remember you on the list. Go ahead.
I guess it's technically on now. So I'm in trouble if I can't actually do something about it.
Don't be silly. Blah. Where'd you... I won't fight you. I can't argue with that. Blah. That's really funny. Was that supposed to be a compliment? That's enough. That's great! How's it go again? You win this one. Oh, that's a bit excessive. That's enough. Where'd you... Was that supposed to be a compliment? Where'd you get... I'm not... That's enough. That works for me. Well, you're dressed for it, and you seem like a really good person. You can go in. Sorry to have bothered you.
Okay, that was simple.
I hear the shield of the... Take care.
Without question.
Goodbye. What's this about? Hello.
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
It seems Somerset
Good to
Isle has
see you.
become a much
Good to
more
see you.
dangerous place.
Sharina is good with a blade. She knows it too. She does love to show off her skill. I suppose.
Okay,
you can't
Mr.
blame
Guard,
her.
could you please fuck off?
Go on. Did you hear about the pair of green recruits that cleaned out a den of thieves near Anvil? No. Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Daedra
Stop
came from
talking
Oblivion
to him.
and burned the whole city to the ground. No! Yes. They say that Kinnereth
Hey,
granted the boots of the
how are you
Crusader
today?
to someone.
Been better.
What is
Imagine
it?
what he must have did.
Okay, 3 guards now.
It can't
Good for you.
No doubt.
I've heard others say
the
the
Fighters
same.
Guild raided a
What's
factory.
new with you?
Sounds like the
But they
Blackwood.
didn't
They say
put up
syndicates
a
of
What's
wizards
wrong
and
with
helpers
that?
on a led a boycott of Imperial goods.
Have you heard any word about the other
Without
provinces?
question.
Did you hear
The
that
news
they
has
say
not
that
been
the
Fuck
Knights
this.
of the
Could
Cold
be a
War
dangerous
Century
situation
Goodbye.
overrun the town of Aldrin.
break the law on my watch, will. Then pay with your blood!
Oh. Guess we're all naked now. Well, shit. I've succeeded in casting the Stark Reality spell on the Countess of Leowyn and her company. I should return to the Shrine of Sanguine. Right. Let's hope I'll get my gear back at some point. Elbow Seas try to see us to safety. They might be able to swim behind us, but there's never going to be able to catch us if I run over the water and they just have to swim. They might get distracted by the Daedra. Okay, didn't go exactly as planned, but I had a feeling that I'll be staring at that random conversations for a long time if I just don't take the hit there and get it over with. No. Oh fuck. Actually, I don't want you. They're a big problem for me. Yep. Because it's going to actually keep attacking and killing things. Currently have a bounty of about 300, probably because I technically assaulted quite a few people. But if I'm gonna start attacking and killing people, it's gonna get a lot worse. So currently it's fairly harmless still. My attributes crashed. No, I've probably lost the extra magic items. Feels like spells cost a lot more to cast. Well, we got a couple of extra Nern root samples out of this. Arrows are flying fairly close. Pretty sure the city guards have already stopped chasing me. It's the ranger. Really fast, so I can't easily just leave behind. And just because I don't see it doesn't mean much. Draw distances and all that. Right, I was wondering one thing. Why there was a chest next to the Sanguine shrine? Good chance all my stuff is there.
A rousing success, mortal. And it appears you joined in the festivities as well. Good for you. You need to lighten up a bit. You'll find your equipment in that chest over there. And here's a little something for your efforts. Maybe we'll celebrate again sometime.
Sanguine Rose. Usually has a special ability you can't replicate through any other means. Sanguine Rose on target, 10 uses, charge 3000. Yeah, it's pretty much impossible to say what the hell this is gonna do. Doesn't look all that rosy to me. I can't move anymore. I have a retribution ring. Possibly. Still, another job done. These are fairly trivial to complete. I do need to pay off the bounty. Maybe try Malacath. Malacath would probably give something good for a warrior type. I think Malacath would be the Daedric Lord of Orcs. Mephala. Would Mephala be Betrayal? I don't recall too much about Mephala. Vermina would be Disease. Her scene is Hunt, more or less. Sheogorath, I haven't actually done his quest. Sheogorath is insane. Usually in an amusing way. Yeah, there's something wrong with his followers here.
Bugs. Bugs everywhere, all over. Wonderful, tasty bugs. No time for you. Talk to Ravel. He doesn't like the bugs. Not even with mead.
I wish there were children here. Scrumptious, darling children. I haven't eaten in so long. Ravel will tell me what to do. You too.
I used to be a dog. I got better. Not a better dog, though. I'm a terrible dog now. Tomorrow, who knows? Ravel may know. Talk to him.
Have you seen it? Have you seen the light? The bright, shining light? I know it. It waits for you. Speak with Ravel. He knows the way.
Place? Not place? Here? Not here? Welcome to the Grove of Madness, stranger. Or go away. Who knows? Time will tell.
Shrine of Sheogora.
Killed and ate a Bosmo there, but it made me sick. Saw Lord Sheogorath in the vomitus, so that's all right. Here to sacrifice? A limb would be nice.
I wish to speak to Sheogora.
Then approach the shrine. He might appear, because it's raining. He loves the rain. Because it's wet, or because it's rainy. Not so sure. Of course, you'll need an offering. I think a lesser soul gem, a head of lettuce, and some yarn will do the trick. Yeah, that's what Sheogorath wants.
So, head of lettuce and yarn.
We watch and wait.
I need a standard container, few of them basically. Doesn't really matter where they are. There's some sort of fortress nearby. They usually have containers. Opposition doesn't really matter. Just the containers. There's always the containers. Bandit. It's skeletons. Right, I don't need this. I don't need loot. I need just standard containers. There were bandits here. I'm fairly confident there should be some containers. It's really a chance-based thing how we're gonna get the items we want. Lettuce will be easy to get from any kind of settlement. no real signs of more bandits. Should I just go into a nearby village? Might have had to steal something from there. But the chance of getting lettuce and yarn are very high at that point. Sold him after sold him. Standard ogre, and it took like 3 clan fear to take it down. Resist poison blue-green outfit. What a bunch of garbage. Like a leader. Actually, we got the one goddamn fortress that doesn't have any containers. What if I heavy armor cuirass? How do we get through here? Well, this place wasn't exactly super demanding. Still, any kind of container really will do. It's early morning. I could always quick travel somewhere, I know. I'd like to find something close by if at all possible. There is a something there. Basically any kind of place where there might be humans or humanoids. Like a bandit, maybe. Their glass armor and glass weaponry. Why can't there be a single goddamn container here? I've been here before, but I want to know what type of a place this was. It was a bandit cave. This has everything. Oh shit. It's not a bandit cave, it's a woodland creatures type of a cave. Minotaurs, brigands, all that. Spirits. Right. There's a camp there, but I don't think it's the right type of a camp. Might have a couple of bags of items, but that's not what we're really looking for. Still, we don't seem to be finding what we want. I think I'll just head to some sort of a proper town. Maybe actually the waterfront stronghold might not be a horrible idea. It's surrounded by places that will basically have what I want. Strategic battle axe. Not sure this is quite the place I want to appear in. I was thinking of probably this. Because it's a bandit location, the other ruin, so it'll definitely have the containers we want. With Conjurers and Daedra, I'm not quite sure what to expect. You might get what I'm looking for, but you might not. Right, that'll have it. Actually, this might have it. Marked crab. Glass Carras, Glass Greaves. If there was a mart crab again. No, I need bandits, not this trash. I mean, I might get what I would need here, but I need living things. I can always go wait until night time to pay the bounties off and then just go to the city and get what we want. You can always go to the place that we first went to when we started the game. Right, bandit, no! Spirits. I'm worried what the hell the clan fear is doing there. Very close to road. Something's coming at me. The crab. Why is a yard and piece of cabbage a harder task than anything so far? Okay, what is this nearby enemy that haunts me? Lich. That's fair, at least a serious opponent. Right. Oblivion was the first place we really visited. Bandit camp. Definitely gonna get our lettuce. Need barrels, boxes. Early evening still, so we have time to do this before we have to go and pay off the palm bounty. There is lettuce. Now, just need a piece of yarn. They have an extensive system here, so I might probably find the yarn. If not, I can find it at the waterfront. There are enough containers here that I very likely that we'll get lucky. Not like it's an uncommon piece of item, it's just... There's no guarantee that you'll ever find it.
Tolerated.
Yarn. We're done. I don't want to do the same sites over and over again. Still need to get rid of the bounty though. It can be a huge pain in the ass if I'm going to be driven up by guards again. So what time is it? Perfect.
Well met. You can pay your... Consider it done.
So what's the job?
Another mortal dares to summon me, and already I'm bored. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. I could turn you into a goat, or a puddle, or a bad idea. I could make you eat your own fingers, or fall in love with a cloud. Perhaps I could make you into something useful. Let's find out. There's a little settlement called Waterwatch. It's a nice, peaceful place, and dull. You're going to make their lives interesting. They're a superstitious bunch. Everything is an omen or a portent. Let's make one come true. Find their shaman and ask about the Kashara prophecy.
So we're basically just gonna screw with some people for fun. Possibly, at least. Right. Looks so bad.
I saw a great
Welcome to our town, friend. The gods are always watching over Border Watch.
Kashara prophecy.
A stranger who knows about the Kashara prophecy. It is one of our many prophecies. You should speak with Rabasa, our shaman.
Where is Ribasa?
Rabasa is our shaman. You will find him in this house most of the time. You too.
It has no master.
Good news. Welcome to Border Watch, stranger. You're welcome here. I am Rabasa, shaman of our people. All right. I don't... Good one. Don't try to manipulate me. That's... I accept. Don't... Whatever you... That's pretty good.
Tell me about the Kashara prophecy.
You know of the Kashara prophecy? How odd. Are you some sort of scholar?
Sure.
Wonderful. I would be glad to tell you more. It has been told from our fathers and our fathers' fathers that our time in this place will come to an end. My great-great-great-grandfather, Kashara, foretold of a time when we would receive 3 signs from the gods, signaling the end of the world.
Okay, what are the 3 signs?
These are the signs as they were foretold. First, there is the plague of vermin. It is said our town will be overrun by disease-carrying creatures. Rats, I would imagine. Horrible little things. I always keep a powerful rat poison around in case I see one of the little monsters. Next is the plague of famine. It is foretold that our livestock will fall dead in their fields with no apparent explanation. We have but the 6 sheep in our pasture, and we make sure they are well tended.
And the 3rd sign?
The plague of fear. I will not speak of this, not to any outsider. I'll answer anything else I can. Is there something more? Perhaps you would like to know more about Border Watch itself.
Couldn't hurt.
I'm glad you asked. I could go on all day about our little community. We are but a handful of Khajiit, as you can see. Many are the evenings we spend around the cooking fire, sharing stories of elsewhere. The smell of our food travels for miles. If you'd like to stay, I'd suggest getting a room at the Border Watch Inn. We don't get many visitors, but Setasa serves a fine ale. She also has the finest collection of cheeses in the Empire. Her prized cheese has such a powerful aroma. She keeps it sealed in a case.
So, cheese for the rats. Not sure how the hell am I going to mysteriously kill their sheep. And then, sign that I don't even know what it is.
Alien ruins? The big thing is to watch out for the traps. Thousands of years old and still working. Amazing.
You are always welcome in Border Watch.
I think I'll leave this for another time. This looks like it's not necessarily something I can easily wrap up.
From Kutch for a change. The last of the dangerous